Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Over the offseason, this organization embraced a new look, hoping maybe that can change the course of the franchise. For more, let's turn to Heidi Watney.
Now you can see the new look for this team all over town as fans have been streaming to the team's store to pick up some fresh gear. And it's not just the fans who are excited about the new look. Several players proudly sent out photos of their new unis on social media earlier today. Now that the cosmetic changes are done, we'll see if it translates to great play on the field.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Stepping in, Nico Horner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Horner on at first, nobody out. Very high, 2-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 2-1 home, and he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Urias settles under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So digging in now, Ian Happ. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is in time. Navarez throws him out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Grounded back up the middle. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Tyrone Taylor. The 2-1. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Keston.
2 on here with 1 man out. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez, and it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Up to, oh no, that got him. Thankfully he's able to recover and he gets the 2nd out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic of course for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Daniel Vogelbach, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Brewers are out in front, 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2-1 the count. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Javier Baez. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Three and two now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Chris Bryant. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Into the box, Luis Urias. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is Almora, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
After a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
To the plate now, Brandon Woodruff. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
Riding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Almora. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15.
Next for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor. He singled his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 4-0 Milwaukee lead. Top of the third set to get underway. And in to bat next is Albert Almora.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The pitcher, Kyle.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. A 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Settling in now, Nico Horner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fouled off. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Cain. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
All even now, 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Rizzo is there. There's one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 4 and the Cubs nothing. So stepping in, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
In now, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach. And right into the shift. Rizzo was there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Third baseman number
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Luis Urias to the plate.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Aye.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Narvaez is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
When you take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate now, Albert Almora lifted in the air out to right. Taylor is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Big hitter for Chicago, number 13, David Bodie.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. Jonathan Holder is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
2 balls.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Now the payoff pitch home. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Contreras waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 15, Tyrone.
Stepping into the box, Tyrone Taylor. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 2 out, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Nico Horner.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Center field. Kane is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Popped him up. Vogelback is under it near the mound. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Bryant in foul ground. 2 down.
Now that.
Dan Vogelbach is next. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
To the plate now, Orlando Arcia takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Arcia gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now that.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. The 1-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kane going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jason Adam is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jason Adam.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. He was a ground out victim last time up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, Brandon Woodruff.
Outside.
A little bit outside. 2-1. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Almora comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Tyrone Taylor would be next. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Brewers lead this one 4-0. Freddie Peralta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Freddie Peralta.
Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
In now, Albert Almora. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Ian Miller will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ian Miller.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Brad Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38.
Stepping up now, Tyrone Taylor is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Christian Yelich shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're in front 4-0. Striding in, Nico Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Here's Jason Hayward now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Cubs are down to their final strike here. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brandon Woodruff gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Kyle Hendricks was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.